So last week, the Parliament of Uganda succeeded in carrying out its regional sittings, starting with Gulu. Starting with Gulu. The Speaker of Parliament wasted no time in attacking the leader of opposition, Joel Ssenyonyi. What did she say to Joel Ssenyonyi, who refused to join the circus? And what did Joel Ssenyonyi say in response? Of course. And it was just about time that a bill would be tabled. Yes, a bill to ensure that the powers of the leader of opposition are trimmed. What are the people saying about everything that has happened, that has culminated out of this controversial regional parliamentary sittings? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Uganda Awakening, and I'm yours truly, Andrew Mufirika, here to try my best in making sense of what is happening in Uganda's politics. The need for us to wake up and to keep a keen eye on everything that is happening within the context of our politics. What does this mean to us? What does this mean for the next generation? Because believe it or not, so much has been happening for the last 40 years in this NRM rule. So many dreams have been wasted. And so much is still disappearing before our own eyes. Believe it or not. So it is very important for us to have a conversation, constant conversation. I'm doing my best. I tried to make 3 videos last week. I made only 1. Hopefully this week I can make up for what I failed to do last week. Yeah, but I only need one thing from you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. That will encourage me, believe it or not. And also leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these videos. But let's get into it. Let's get into what is happening in the Uganda's parliament. For starters, well, the Speaker of Parliament is adamant. She says that this is an opportunity, first and foremost, for the Parliament of Uganda to come to the people. There is no need for the people to come to Parliament. In this short video, well, she says everything.
The 11th Parliament, right from inception in 2021, vote to put the people at the center of the legislative process and its decisions. That is why we are taking Parliament to the people. We have brought Parliament to the people. We don't want people to come to Parliament.
Anita Among saying, making it very clear, it is of paramount importance. It is of paramount importance that the 11th Parliament fulfills the promise of ensuring that the Parliament comes to the people. The timing, that would be fine, but the timing is so questionable. Why now, when people are saying, well, we are coming to the Parliament, we are marching towards the Parliament, Anita Among must resign? Why now? Why now, Anita? Please tell us. Why now? We understand, yeah, we rock with that. Please bring the Parliament to the people. But why now? Why now when there is an hashtag, a literal hashtag of Anita Among must resign, march to the Parliament, and many young people, specifically the Gen Z, carrying out a campaign that culminated from the fact that there is such gross misappropriation of money, gross corruption offenses, where some of the parliamentarians, MPs, have been locked up, and some, of course, are still walking free, despite the fact that the likes of Matthias Mpuga distributed to themselves, with these commissioners, amounts of money to the tune of 500 million Ugandan shillings and 400 million Ugandan shillings to other commissioners. Why now, Anita? Please tell us. Well, people are not having it. We did not order for Parliament. We ordered for quality education, quality health care, good infrastructure, and accountable leadership. The Parliament delivered itself and brought nothing except horrible policies and fake laws. Well, the people are speaking, Anita. Why now? I asked you my question. I hope you can answer it. Anita Among has got the message loud and clear. Too late. If the parliament does not come to the ghetto will come to the parliament. We do not need the parliament. We need services, infrastructure. We need solutions to our concerns. 5 billion can do more than just a visit. Well, the people are speaking. The people are speaking, I must say, and that is Moshin. Does she even understand what bringing parliament to people means? Because I am not seeing increase in public participation. Governance isn't inclusive. And voices of ordinary people are hardly heard. Corruption is rampant. Well, the people are speaking. There was a debate via NBS, the National Broadcasting Service, where Mr. Serunkuma, a renowned political analyst, maybe, he said that this is the nyege moment for the parliament, because the only way to make sense of these regional tours that the Parliament of Uganda is carrying out is only synonymous with the fact that there is an annual event that happens in Jinja titled Nyege Nyege. The explanation behind this event is that when it takes place, the locals in these areas get so much business. Local small business owners, they get the opportunity to sell their goods and services. Hotel bookings are on the rise. And those are the justification Anita Among and all the people that are in support of the regional sittings are hiding behind. A lot of that can make sense. But at what cost? Or better still, what precedent are these so-called leaders setting when it comes to ensuring that they are the perfect role models when it comes to prioritization, when it comes to sending out a message that you value the people? I will leave you that question. Please let me know what you think. Still on Anita Among, she wasted no time in castigating the leader of opposition and making a conclusion that the leader of opposition does not care about the people of Gulu. Yes, Joel Ssenyonyi does not care about the people of Northern Uganda. You are getting in the way for the people of Gulu to witness parliament and to also enjoy themselves, as if this means that these regional sittings are going to solve every problem that Gulu is facing, from not having an MRI machine in their hospital, in any of their hospitals, and of course, the deplorable state of their schools, not to mention the roads. The leader of opposition, Joel Ssenyonyi, wasted no time in responding. He said, well, if I do not love the people of Northern Uganda, that would mean so much more if someone else said it. But you, Anita Among, you love the people of Northern Uganda so much that you stole their iron sheets. Woo! Yes, Anita Among loves the people of Northern Uganda so much more than that she stole their iron sheets. Mic drop. So much more that you stole their iron sheets. How did the people respond to this? Ssenyonyi musajja wa maanyi nnyo. Which means that this Ssenyonyi guy, he is a powerful man. He's a strong-willed character. Speaking truth at least will help us. It's the reason why the leadership of these young men and women is fought from all corners. NRM, some elements in DP, FDC, JEMA, NUP, etc. because they speak truth to power directly. Now I understand why NRM intends to start choosing the LOP. Yeah, that's why NUP, Ssenyonyi and Kyagulanyi are hated. Yeah, because they speak the truth. Exactly. If you are willing, if you are ready to speak the truth, be prepared to stand alone. It is true. That's why they are hated, speaking truth at least. This man is a bit wise, but he needs advice and mentorship. In Northern Uganda, NUP doesn't have any support in the region. The man thinks that Parliament should permanently be situated in Kampala. Yes, this is exactly why we have the Uganda Awakening, because the likes of Apple Kid, I hope that this is even an actual account, because of course, everyone must know the regime strategy on noticing that there was so much popularity for the National Unity Platform, which was originally birthed out of the People Power movement across social media. They created all these accounts and fake people erupted on the internet, created so many accounts. And some of them, of course, we used to be activists within the People Power movement, and they were paid off. Of course, when you go to this profile, you will see that he is from the Patriotic League, the PLU, Muhoozi, because this entitlement of these people and regime apologists in thinking that patriotism is limited only to the ideology of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and his son Muhoozi Kainerugaba. We move. That is his assumption. We have seen the tours of the National Unity Platform in Gulu. Why don't you allow those tours to take place peacefully without the police getting involved? And let's see if really the people of Northern Uganda are not in support of Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Now, on to the controversial bill that has been tabled. Yeah, this bill is suggesting that the leader of opposition should be chosen by everybody. The law in its current state stipulates that the leader of opposition is chosen by the National Unity Platform. Because the National Unity Platform came second and has the biggest number of opposition members of parliament, gets to choose the leader of opposition. Just like the FDC, the Forum for Democratic Change, had this mandate in choosing the likes of Winnie Kiza as leaders of opposition. It goes without saying that Joel Ssenyonyi is going hard, a lot harder than Matthias Mpuuga, his predecessor. He is not bowing down to the whims of the national resistance movement, and he's not bowing down to the whims of the Speaker of Parliament. His recent refusal to join the parliamentary regional sittings is the last straw. It is time in his absentia to make sure that something is readily available for his powers to be trimmed, which means that they choose from one of their molds. And you know what? What better way than to table a bill that will ensure that his privileges, his powers are trimmed by none other than another so-called opposition member of parliament. Museveni is shameless. He has numerous molds within the opposition, which is why he is so confident in completely destroying the opposition. You see so many opposition members that are pretending to fight the leadership of the national resistance movement. We see them in debates. They are putting on the garments of the opposition, but secretly they are playing their part. They are playing their part so well. And when it comes for them to table such controversial bills, they show themselves. Because you see what? Ugandans have been cast into a slumber, which is why every one of us needs to wake up. We need to wake up to the actions of these so-called members of parliament that are hiding in the opposition. Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu said that judge everyone by their fruits. Judge them by their fruits. Stop voting these individuals back into parliament, despite the fact that they identify as opposition members of parliament. because this controversial bill is here to ensure that democracy can continuously become only a facade. There is no integrity. That's what it really is. That is what it really is. And what is interesting in carrying out these regional sittings, the Speaker of Parliament was clear that only matters of these regions will be discussed in whatever region that the Parliament is going to be sitting. So now why this bill? Why this bill? Why is it allowed to be tabled? This is exactly what I am saying. There are moles in the opposition. What are the people saying about this? We know them. Now just wait. In 2026, there will be no more fake opposition. We will have a real opposition. Agenda. Yes, people are proclaiming that this is time for us to wake up. We cannot identify these moles without waking up. For us to determine the actions of the opposition and ensure that we can choose leaders who stand for the people, Ugandans need to know their civic responsibility. They need to have a level of critical thinking that then helps them to point out this amount of double standards that have been prevailing over the common good of every Ugandan, simply because the opposition has been compromised. And the agenda of safeguarding the ambition of one man, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, overwhelmingly is of more importance to anybody, which is such an absolute disgrace. We need to wake up. We need to understand that there is no way we can continue entertaining members of parliament that are making it hard for the common people's voice to be heard. These moles need to be identified. Lumu! Lumu kuyise mirundi emeka. Fraud watch. You are on fraud watch, Mr. Lumu. Well, that's it. This has been a long video. I sign out. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. Cheers.